Yeah, it's a D&D event, kind of like a convention, sort of like similar vibe.
All right,
it's like $300. I mean, it's not that bad.
$300 to go play D&D.
Yeah, this is one of the things. I mean, there's other stuff, and you get some cool swag with it. Like, there's other things.
I get that, but like, BlizzCon isn't even that much money.
Yeah, but BlizzCon's stupid, and this is like a lot more of a community and a lot less of an advertisement, in my opinion.
You know that there's 2 zeros behind the 3, right?
Can we just, like, let's just talk about the stuff. Look, it might not be worth it, but it might be worth it. Just listen to the stuff. Listen to the stuff. Hi everyone, welcome to GameGorgon. My name is Krug.
I'm Indigo.
Today we're here to talk to you about a D&D event that is happening where some people we know are going to be there doing cool stuff, and so we wanted to plug the shit out of them. This is an excuse to do that, and also the event's pretty cool. We're going to talk about the whole thing.
So it's their D&D Live 2019.
Yeah.
The theme that they're going behind is called The Descent, which with the artwork it looks very much like Angel versus Demon kind of like thing. Which
Heroes of the Storm, but that's not pertinent to this video.
No, it's not. So I dig that. Last year, I believe, was their first one, which was the Stream of Many Eyes, which was all about Waterdeep and like the world of Waterdeep. They built a full-on like set where they had like the Waterdeep that, and
They
like,
do some pretty good production stuff.
I mean, especially for their first year doing it, like it was pretty cool. And the fact that the stream got awards. It was an award-winning stream.
Really?
Yeah. So like that was really, really cool. Well, this is their second event. This is their brand new one that they're bringing out. It's going to be May 17th through the 19th, and right here in sunny Los Angeles, California.
Ooh.
The Descent event. It starts on Friday the 17th, and it's got a couple of live events. You can watch 100% of this
on Twitch for free.
On Twitch for free.
That's why I'm a little less upset about the
cost,
which we weren't joking in the intro. It was $300 for a ticket. It's because the community aspect of the event and like putting up the stands and all that stuff. That's what your money is going to pay for. But if you're just there for the info and like just there to learn or like understand the things they said, you can just watch.
The kind of crux to this episode, besides the fact that we're going to be promoting people that work here on QueueTimes,
Yep.
But we also want to kind of compare it to 2 different similar events and compare the pricing and what you get out of the 2 events. I've been to one of the 2 events. I've been to BlizzCon. I have not been to the D&D Live event, so I can't really say whether it was worth it last year.
Yeah, we're more comparing on paper than we are comparing our personal experiences.
Yes.
Like the BlizzCon experiences aren't, we're trying to not have them play a picture.
Exactly.
Cool.
So let's get started. What are you going to be getting?
Cool.
First of all, with the $300, you're going to be getting a concert at the end of it.
Right.
Which BlizzCon also has a concert. The difference is BlizzCon usually doesn't announce who's performing at the concert until like way at the end.
Yes.
This time around with this time around, I mean, I can't say if that's how they're going to do it in the future or not, but they're actually announcing who's going to be performing.
Right, and there's a big list. It's literally right in front of us right now.
So the number one person that we wanted to talk about is the fact that the library bards are going to be performing.
Yeah. Oh, isn't Xander in the library? Yeah, that's a project he.
Yeah.
And Xander's been on QueueTimes, right?
You know what? I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Small world. Oh, and we have a VOD of that in our.
Oh yeah, you could go over to youtube.com/gaming. Wait, hold on. You're on our YouTube.
You're on our YouTube channel. Also, that's not the link to our YouTube channel. It's called Be Gay Do Crime.
Yeah.
And he's really funny in it. Everybody's really funny in it. Go watch it. Do you see why we're doing this?
Also, kind of awesome timing for them. The fact is that the Library Bards actually just started their Kickstarter for their second album. It's already been fully funded, but we're going into the stretch goals. One of the stretch goals, which I really hope they hit, is that the 2 main people in Library Bards get matching tattoos.
What a ridiculous schedule.
Also performing at the concert,
Chris Funk, Anna Prosser, The Magic Sword, Jason Charles Miller, The Mountain Goats, and it's all emceed by Dan Telfer.
So if you're interested in any of them, that's kind of like a bonus on top of it all.
Yeah.
I only know the library bards.
Same.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I do know one other person in that group. I don't know them personally.
Sure.
But
you know of them. You know of their work, perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't know any of them except for the library bards. I'm sorry. If I am shaming myself in front of YouTube, then so be it. It's not the first time, nor will it be the last. If you want to see me shame myself again, come back on Wednesday. It's probably going to happen then too.
Not only are you going to be getting a live concert at the end of everything, we're also going to be able to see 4 stages that are going to be going on, different conversations, different topics on each of them.
Yep.
They're all 3 days that are going on. Some of the ones that we liked and we wanted to point out are the fact that the D&D Beyond devs are coming out and doing an update. Like, this is what's going on.
D&D Beyond is like the quintessential D&D thing on the internet, and I mean, it's too expensive for some people, which I super get, but it has the most reach into like the internet community as a whole and the most potential to do like really game-changing stuff with technology and role-playing games.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it makes me so excited.
There's also Todd Talks, D20 Dames are also going to be there. Dungeon Drunks.
Oh, nice.
Yep. WebDM. And then they're the Uncommon Trust.
Oh, they're super great.
Yeah.
Have you caught any of their performances? Because they do a bunch of different like channels that they stream on.
Yeah. I've seen. I think they've been on QueueTimes before.
Oh yeah. Do we have tons of VODs of their content on our channel?
A lot.
And is it all really good, like well performed and really funny, and just kind of like the chemistry between them is astonishingly good? Was that even a proper English sentence? I'm not sure because I forgot what I said at the beginning halfway through.
Not only that, they're just so amazing that, you know, English language doesn't matter anymore for you.
As evidenced by what you just said.
But yes, they're going to actually be having a small like conversation that you can watch. What's really cool about this is even you at home, even though there's 4 different locations going on simultaneously, you can actually pick and choose where you want to go. Yep. So everything's going to be on twitch.tv/DND live, or just D&D, I think. And then
it's going to be here.
And then each of the individual studios is actually going to have its own Twitch channel that you can watch live on as well. So it's gonna be like D&D Studio 1, Studio 2, 3, and 4.
I like that.
So like you can literally have 4 screens up and just pick and choose what part you want to listen to.
Not recommended. That sounds terrible. Just absolutely horrible.
Or just like find the thing, because the schedule literally tells you when each group is starting, and you can like log on and just start watching the one you want.
Recommended. There's also going to be signings if that's something that you're interested in. Chris Perkins is going to be there, Jeremy Crawford, Tess Fowler, and B. Dave Walters. Where have I heard?
They have a comic out, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Man.
And one of them
interviewed on this website. QueueTimes.com. Yeah.
I love that site.
It's such a great site. Man. Go watch that one too.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
We just gave you like literally over a week worth of content to watch in one video. If any single one of you watches all the content we just recommended, our channel's gonna explode.
Or the fact that hopefully a good chunk of these people have watched a good chunk of that.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. So let's just go over what we like as like a bullet point of what we've gotten so far.
Without the sarcastic plugging of things.
Concerts, 4 stages of live conversations that's going on.
Information that you can soak up with your brain sponge.
Signings. Okay, so those are, and like there's quite a few bit of signings. Like I didn't want to just completely label everything.
List everything. You can.
If you go down into the description, there's going to be a link to our show notes that has a bunch of additional names as well.
And if we forget to link to the source material, let us know and we'll do that.
Yeah, exactly. But on top of those 3 things, you're also going to be able to find out live the next year's story.
Which that's the fun community stuff, right? Like you get to be in the room with all of the D&D people, like your fellow D&D nerds, and then you get to learn where the world is gonna go. And that's not the only thing.
Now, we do know you're gonna get a swag bag. We're not 100% sure of all of the different things that are in it because they're literally like, you're gonna get exclusive stuff from our partners, and then they list a bunch of partners. But the one thing we do know that you're going to be getting is you're going to be getting an advanced copy of the Ghosts of Saltmarsh.
Right, which is super awesome. If that is the most exciting part of that bag, That's not a disappointing bag.
No. I'm sure there'll probably maybe be some miniatures or maybe like
pen,
like there's
a lanyard thingy.
The swag bag's gonna be pretty sweet.
What's Blizzard giving out?
So hold on, before we get to Blizzard, there's two other things I wanted to mention.
Sure.
With that 3-day pass, you can also, instead of going and seeing the studios, you can actually sign up for 3 hours of gameplay.
Oh yeah.
With your friends.
Oh yeah. That
someone will DM from the D&D world.
Right.
So they're gonna DM your group. They only allow 100 people each section.
Yep.
So it's limited to how many people can actually go to. You have to sign up beforehand.
Right. You basically have to purchase another ticket, but the ticket's $0.
Yeah. And that's super cool. Like, the fact is that you're not only going to get an advanced copy, but you're also going to get to play 3 hours of the new storyline. I really, really, really like that.
And like GM'd by somebody who I imagine is more intimately familiar with the story than your GM would be.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Well, no offense to your GM, but they fucking work for the company.
At least at the very beginning.
Sure. Yeah.
And then the last thing that we didn't mention is the fact that
I'm not trying to make fun of your GM. I just want to make sure that you know, like, your GM's probably great. I'm sorry.
The last thing I want to mention is the fact that every night there's also going to be live performances of different groups playing D&D.
Oh, right.
Like, and big names within the community, Matt Mercer, Chris Perkins, what is
this? QueueTimes gonna be there?
No.
Oh.
But there are a lot of really like big names like Relics and Rarities. Xander's going to be performing. But yeah, so there's going to be a bunch of big names playing about 2 hours each.
Sure.
Which I think is pretty cool. If that's what you're into, if you like watching it, clearly.
Thank you for not making it a 3-hour show, because holy shit, that would be ridiculous.
Well, and the thing is that it's like there's like 2 or 3 a night.
Oh, right.
So you could be watching 6 hours of content.
Oh my goodness.
Which is crazy. But you can turn around and watch it on the VOD. So if you miss one or if like something else is going on, there's also theoretically supposed to be a big set like last year where they have like kind of like the storytelling event that goes on.
Which is exciting stuff.
I hope it does well. Now,
same.
Let's compare it to BlizzCon. BlizzCon tickets are $225 a piece for the base model. Right.
Where you get to access the building.
Yes, so you get to go to the event, which you get to watch the opening event, which is streamed live. Okay, so far it's equal and equal. You get access to building, you get to see the opening ceremonies. You're going to get in-game digital content.
Cool.
We don't know what it is yet.
Not cool.
I mean, yeah, we don't know what it is. We just know that there's usually at least one piece per game, usually.
Sure.
So, like, theoretically, if you play a couple of Blizzard games, there will be content in each one of them.
Sure. It's just like obfuscating the things that you get and then asking for $275 is not the greatest in my opinion. At least not like giving a hint or like a thing. I don't know. I just don't like it.
You're also going to get a commemorative collectible.
Okay.
So in the past, the year I won.
You won BlizzCon?
I won BlizzCon! No, the year I went, I got a really cool backpack that has like Velcro on the back, and you could you go around and
get the different little
Velcro you would go around, and each thing that you did, you would then get an additional little Velcro thing that you could add to your backpack.
We tried to make sure that the past BlizzCon experience didn't interfere with it, but it did. So,
no. Like,
I mean,
I'm just expressing what we know have happened. So that was really cool. I really liked that aspect of it. Last year's was a box that had, like, to me, it was tchotchkes. It was just really random objects. Like, it was like, here's a gold coin that has...
Oh, I remember that. Because I don't think either of us went to that BlizzCon, but somebody gave us the box.
Correct. Yeah. And so we got the box, and it was just tchotchke small plastic stuff.
Which is why they gave it to us.
And I was just like, oh, cool. Like, and I got those things in the backpack, but I also got a backpack.
Yeah, the backpack's useful.
Not a cardboard box.
And it wasn't like over-branded or anything like that. It was just kind of like a chill backpack with a Blizzard logo.
Yeah, it was a black backpack with no logo on it.
Oh, it didn't have a Blizzard logo?
No, it was.
Oh, it was all those stickers, or not stickers, Velcro things. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm dumb.
This year, the only thing that we know about so far is that you have to choose when you buy your ticket which commemorative collective you're going to get. Either a human
fighter
warrior thing in full plate or an orc warrior.
Cool.
I'm
We don't know any of the like the scale of them.
I couldn't find it on the site right
Sure.
away, which I feel like if I click on it, it should tell me all the detail, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Depending on the size, I don't know if it's like, I don't think it's going to be a statue because I
but
can't
what if it's
imagine,
like a mini size, like a little like pog thing?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's probably.
It's just that they don't tell you.
I imagine it's probably like this big, like just one.
Like,
I think I glued them. I glued them.
oh,
And then not only are you going to be able to choose between the commemorative collectible, you're also, and this, I gotta be completely honest with you.
yeah.
This is probably the thing that really pushed me away from going to this year's BlizzCon because we were talking about going, because again, I had a really good time.
Yeah.
So it's like $229 isn't that bad. You get access to outside the building the day before the event.
What does outside the building mean?
Like literally outside in front of the convention center, you're going to be able to meet up.
Like where the food is?
No, because there's usually a very long security line there.
Oh. And that didn't list anything special that was happening.
No, it just says
It just says outside.
You get access to they said we're opening up outside of the convention center. So they're opening up the outside.
Okay. I get why you're making that face.
And it says where you can meet up and pre-game.
You can drink?
No.
Oh.
I think what they mean by that is the fact that you can go and meet up and figure out what things you want to go and see and do. I don't know if there's going to be any sort of Blizzard like
That doesn't make
presence
sense.
there, other than the fact that they aren't going to have security there preventing you from hanging out outside the building.
Cool. You know, my house is also outside of the convention center. Don't come here.
That was so infuriating.
Yeah.
Like-
it's kind of a little condescending a little bit.
And here's
It's like a bullet point, like for a bullet point's sake.
Yep. And then, well, because they had to have more than 3 things.
Sure.
You get to go to the event. You get like.
I would have much preferred them just say you get to go to the event.
So the next tier up. So okay, I would say just based off of that, D&D Live is providing more because you get the concert, so you're getting the concert. Mind you, the concert at BlizzCon has had some really big names in the past.
Yeah.
Metallica, Tenacious D, like.
But you don't know.
You don't know until after you buy the ticket, so you don't know if that's even an event you even want to go to. So there's that. They both have an opening ceremony. You're going to get an object or something. As of right now, D&D Live is a better thing that you're going to be getting.
Yep.
I'm not going to compare the fandom of Blizzard and the fandom.
That's
of,
a personal thing for sure.
So I can't compare like the events themselves.
But BlizzCon has more tiers.
Yes.
So what's the next one?
The next tier's $550.
Already out. That's like I'm not even like I'm not saying that's bad value. I'm saying I wouldn't be able to afford that.
Yeah.
At all.
$229 option versus $300 D&D Live event. Not comparing the fandom of each.
Yeah.
I feel per capita you're getting more from the D&D Live event.
Yeah. Value per dollar, the D&D Live event wins with the information it has revealed versus the information the BlizzCon.
Correct. Why don't you let us know, what do you think has more value to the other? Again, try not to add fandom between them down in the comments. While you're down there, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon so you can get notifications for all of our future content. My name's Indigo, and you can reach me on Twitter at IndigoQT.
And my name is Krug. You can talk to me on Twitter at KrugQT, or you can talk to both of us at all these social media things down here. None of them cost over $100. We have been GameGorgon. We will see you guys